is a fantasy book box subscription, and you can choose between 3 now for subscriptions, but there's 3 monthly subscriptions: the young adult fantasy, the adult fantasy, and the romantasy book box, which you can each get in like singular or in varying combinations. And I have the triple subscription box. I sometimes get asked how long I was on the wish list for fairyloot, and I think I was on the wish list for like 8 to 10 months, but I got offered like almost 2 years ago at this point, I think. Really, 2 years. Maybe not. Maybe a year ago. Am I misremembering that? I will say today I have a bit of a bone to pick with them. These books are so gorgeous. However, I feel like they've recently been a bit lackluster with their packaging. I was already annoyed because when I upgraded from the dual subscription to the 3-way subscription, you now start to get like a blank box. Because before that I kept the boxes because I use them for my thumbnails because they're so much nicer. But you used to get these super cute like boxes. And I thought they maybe don't do boxes in this size, but recently I've seen that they do in fact have pretty boxes of this size. So now I'm slightly annoyed with them, like, can I please get a cute box? And then you'll see this in a second, but I always look inside the box to make sure I have 3 books. But I usually like don't look at the books. However, I got a major spoiler of the books in this box because they've decided to not do the dust bags anymore. Like, if you remember my old videos, every book came in a dust bag, and now they're just wrapped in bubble foil. Excuse me. Like, I am not the biggest fan of that. Because one, the ways like really bubble foil, like at least their book sleeves were like useful, and then I'm like slightly annoyed because it does obviously kind of take the mystery out of it because you just see it in first glance what it is. So I hope they change that back. But regardless, we'll unbox this beautiful box. What I seen was quite promising. So let's check out these books together. So this is what I mean. They are now bubble wrapped, which is probably great for ASMR. But I'm not the biggest fan. Especially in this book that I'll show you in a second. I had the issue that the thing was too tightly packed. So now it's got like glue marks all over the cover. I don't particularly understand why. It does actually make no sense though. Oh, I mean, we can really like clearly see the book in reality and not in the camera. It's like super obvious, but let me get it out. So unfortunately, again, I accidentally spoiled myself the entire contents of this box because I like saw them. I was too overwhelmed to like look away quickly or whatnot. But the first book I have, I'm excited, but also not. I'll tell you. But is the young adult fantasy box, which was the theme behind the veil. And I already kind of knew that this book was probably going to be in a book box, but if you've been a long time avid watcher of this channel, in the beginning of the year I did a video about my most anticipated releases for the new year, and this book was actually on there. And the thing was, how I found it was because they designed a special edition that was absolutely gorgeous, and I love the cover and I love the blurb, so I really wanted to read it. And now I have to say, I trusted fairyloot to make a cuter special edition. However, I feel like the special edition they're selling in store is cuter than the fairyloot, which annoys me slightly, but it's fine. The book I'm talking about, I'm still so excited for. I've been debating like back and forth if I get the other edition or what I'm doing, but like I'll just read this and I'll be fine, you know. But the book is Immortal Consequences by Ivy Marie. And this is the cover. And this is the spread edge. It is cohesive. We got these like blue and orange top and bottoms. This is the back. It says here, 6 rivals, 1 victor. Eternity is only the beginning. And as far as I know, this is kind of an academy setting, and I like dark academia, which I love, so yeah, I'm excited. Let's see the book without the dust jacket on. It's really pretty. We got one of the like foiled books again. And that is very cute. That's very pretty. Wait. Wait, I'm a little confused because I don't know if you've seen this, but the name is like the wrong way around. And if you're looking at the text here, it's upside down. As well as on the front, the like skulls are like the wrong way. And like this, it makes more sense. It makes more sense, like turn around, but I'm so confused. I don't know if this is a purpose, but obviously the text is like the spread edge. But I'm confused if that was on purpose or if they put the cover on wrong. Like this is unironically on its head. I'm so confused. Anyway, regardless, I'll continue looking into the book. Got some gorgeous stuff. Really cute and paper. That looks really good. I love that. I know like a little bit about what the book's about, but we'll need to put it up in a second. I think I forgot to show you the reversible dust jacket. I'm like so confused. I'm still trying to figure out if this is actually meant to be upside down or not. This is so weird. The main thing is the publisher logo is also upside down, so I'm like thinking that is like, surely that wasn't the point, like I don't know. I have no idea. I'm gonna have to research this. But now I'm like stressed. I like the internal stress is real. Here we have the read you the blurb. Welcome to Blackwood Academy, a school located at the edge of the afterlife. Once a pupil passes through the academy's arched gate, there is no way out, except if they triumph at the decennial. Winning allows a single student to be granted a choice: graduate and join Blackwood's mysterious elite, or cross over to the mysterious unknown other side. Ren and August are fierce rivals, their every encounter treading the line between hate and burning desire. Irene has never cared for rules and will destroy everything to win, even her only friend, Mostica. Oliver had almost given up on securing the nomination, but he'll do anything to keep his beloved Emilio with him. Each of these 6 students has their own motivation to win, and their own secrets to hide, but they aren't the only ones playing Blackwood's game, and a sinister, shadowy force threatens existence as they know it. That sounds really good. I'm like wondering what's gonna happen though if like no one's getting out of this school. Am I understanding that right? I don't know, that kind of sounds really interesting though. I'm very intrigued. I do love a good academy setting, and I haven't read a book in an academy setting in a long time. So I've been really looking forward to the release of this book. And I'm very excited to have a special edition, because they always come with like they usually signed, and they have a bonus chapter, and I love a good bonus chapter. Okay, so I love that. But let's continue. Okay, unfortunately I've again been spoiled about the books, but this book I didn't know was gonna be in the fairyloot previously. Again, this makes such good sounds. Let's get this out of here because I cannot do that quietly, I think. So the book we have here is first and foremost absolutely stunning. I love the colorway in this book. It is so pretty. It gives me like Frozen vibes in the best way. Let me look where the card is. Okay, this is the Romantasy book pick, and the theme was Crowned by the Stars, and the book of choice is Warrior, Princess, Assassin by Bridget Kemmerer. Warrior, Princess, Assassin by Bridget Kemmerer. Like, let me give you an up-close look on this gorgeous, gorgeous cover. It is so stunning. I love a good character artwork. I know people have like different opinions of like this comic character artwork, but I'm personally a huge fan. I don't know, I just like seeing them in like a way where they don't feel real. Like I still can see my own person in it, and I can get like inspired, you know. So we got this beautiful icy spread edge. I'm a fan. I don't think we had this blue book. And on the back it says I can choose how to face my destiny. So I've actually read a book by Richard Kemmerer before. I've read Defy the Night, which is the first book in a series by her, and I do actually have the full series. However, I thought the first book wasn't great, so I never continued the series. So I'm excited, but also scared to give her another chance. Because in the Friday night, I just thought there was just like nothing happening. Like the book could have been like 10 pages, and it was just boring. So I'm hopeful her writing is improved and that this book's a bit better, because it does sound very, very promising. But let's look at the reverse cover, because it's the traditionally published cover. So here we have the direct cover. I think it is also pink, the actual one. I think. But don't trust me on everything I say, sometimes I'm not confused. But the naked hardback is once again one of the most stunning books I have ever seen. It looks so, so gorgeous. We have this huge sword here with these little ones. And then on the back it's just a little bit of a snowflake. And it's just basically this. Let's look at the artwork. This is actually like personally signed by the author, which I always think it's weird because like the author held this exact copy in their hands. Weird. So this is the first. How stunning. I love a gorgeous girly. So cute. Like she looks so stunning. Wow, okay. Let's look at the boys, because I'm sure they're gonna be in the back. Oh yeah. Can you see that? We got a little throuple here. It literally looks like this could be a White Shoes book. Not my favorite. I've actually never read it. I don't think I'd like it. I'm quite monogamous. However, they're literally like half naked, and he's like holding her, and she's like holding the hand of this other dude though. But the dude also has his head on the other dude's lap. So surely this means something. This might be a throuple. Or it's gonna be like the most intense love triangle you've ever seen, but like really don't want to be a throuple. I'm wondering actually if, you know, the title means like she's not a warrior princess assassin, but if one's the warrior, one's the princess, one's the assassin. Like genuinely that would actually make a lot more sense than what I thought. I thought she was gonna be all of these things. You know, I'm rooting for my brown haired queen, warrior, whatever. I'm quite excited. Okay, you know what, I'm actually like looking at a list of books she's published, and I think the Fighter Night series is quite an early one of a series, so like we'll see how much and if I like this book, but I have high hopes, okay? I do have high hopes. But let's read the blurb because I have no idea what this book's about. Okay, so who should you trust? Warrior King Maddox Ronan's fire magic has earned him a ruthless reputation, but now his kingdom is slowly burning, a blaze he cannot control, and his one chance to save is a marriage allegiance with the neighboring royal family of Astranza and their power to manipulate the weather. Who should you love? With on the horizon, Princess Jory's home needs this alliance, but her family is hiding a dangerous secret. Their magic is fading. When she meets her intended, he sets her heart aflame. But what will generally love triangles aren't particularly my favourite trope. It's not like I hate them, but I don't go and look for them. I don't like specifically look for love triangle books. But you know what? I think I will read this in a timely fashion, hopefully. And I'm very excited to see what we're kind of getting into. I feel like this is definitely a book like a little bit more out of my comfort zone. This is probably not a book I would usually get just because of the like love triangle thingy. But I'm very intrigued. And very, very intrigued. And the cover is obviously absolutely gorgeous. Now the third book I knew was going to be in this box. It's Katabasis, however you want to say, by Africa. Let's get the spoiler off them. I've been very excited for this release. I've never actually read an Afghan before. However, I've heard absolutely raving amazing reviews, and I'm very down. I also still have the Puppy War, which one of my amazing subscribers sent me, but I've heard about the emotional devastation, so I've been putting it off a little bit. But this book is, I think, also a dark academia, which I'm really excited for. I love myself some dark academia, so I'm very intrigued. This is the adult fantasy pick, and the theme was See You in Hell, and literally everyone and their mom, after seeing this photo, knew what book this was going to be, which is why this wasn't a secret to me or to anyone else. But I'm very excited. I saw an interview with Kwang where she says that she doesn't care how people say Katabasis, Katabasis. And in her head, I think she says Katabasis, but so don't come for me, okay? We do okay, yeah. But the book is so cute. I like the original cover as well, it's like black. But this is stunning. And then we have this gorgeous, gorgeous spread edge. The rest is just plain, but this is so cute. And on the back it says the most intriguing thing I've ever had. It says, Alice Law, you naughty girl, you're trying to go to hell. Excuse me. Excuse me. Are you serious? That sounds so good. Okay, anyway, let's take this, just took it off. I forgot to mention, this is the traditionally published cover. And then we got some artwork in here, which is very cute. I think it's our main characters. Let me put this here. And then we have the absolutely stunning, naked hardback. That is not the wrong way around. It's so cute. It looks so studious and like academia. Love that, because I'm about to go back to uni in a few weeks for my masters. Finally, I'm very excited at this point. But I am kind of in the mood to read some dark academia, or like academia in general, to kind of get ready. So, I will say she also wrote Babel, which I also was thinking about reading at some point, but like not now. I'll focus on this and the Puppy Wall for now. But I only had good things, amazing things about her writing. Apparently her writing is just absolutely amazing, because she is, I think she has already studied literature at Yale, and I heard she's been like to Harvard as well, like girl. And yeah, apparently monotony of writing is just absolutely amazing. Which I love, okay, like I love a literary masterpiece, let's say it like that. But let's look at the gorgeous. That is so cute. I love that so much. That is stunning. Okay, I'm guessing that's when I try to go to hell, even though I have no idea why they're doing that yet. I'm guessing this is hell. Oh my god. I love the kitty. I love a good cat. Look at how cute they are. That is so cute. The cat. Stunning. Okay. By the way, I'm a bit sorry about the freaking light changes. It's super cloudy today and kind of going in and out, which is annoying me. Okay, but let's read the blurb. Grad student Alice Law has only ever had one goal: to become the brightest mind in the field of analytic magic. But the only person who can make her dream come true is dead, and inconveniently in hell. And Alice, along with her biggest rival, Peter Murdoch, is going after him. But hell is not as the philosopher claim. Its rules are upside down, and if she's going to get out of there alive, she and Peter will have to work together. That is, if they can agree on anything. Will they triumph or kill each other trying? Okay. I feel like I still don't really know what we're gonna get in this book. This is kind of a wild card. It gives wild card feeling, but I am quite excited what this book's gonna take us. It sounds really fun, I'm gonna be honest. This is so cute. I'm so in love. Oh yeah, that was the year of that book we got this month. And we have our YA book, Immortal Consequences by Ivy Marie, which seems like a dark academy setting. Then we got Bridget Cameron's Warrior Princess Assassin, which looks like a love triangle romance. Romancy, I guess. And last but not least, we have the adult big Katabasis. This, I think, literary-wise, is the one I'm most excited for to dabble, because it's kind of different to what I read usually, I think. And then I would say Immortal Consequences is like the book I would say I'm gonna love the most. So I'll get back to you though once I've read these books. So subscribe to see the reading wrap-ups. But I'm very excited about these books. However, that is everything for today. Thank you so much for playing out with me. I will obviously be back next month with a new